What is up, guys? Today we are talking about lighting. So today I got something very exciting, which is going to be these two soft boxes right here, which will be my new lighting setup. But I didn't start with these. I kind of cycled through a few different items before I landed on this softbox kit. So we're gonna run through the few different options that you have for lighting setups and which one I think is best for like a YouTube studio type of setup. So first and foremost, the first actual light that I had really ever is this tiny little Manfrotto LED light. It works really well for what it is, but it doesn't put out a ton of light. It can be used as like an accent light or just like a secondary light for the face, but not something you want to use as a main light. So recently I picked up this Godox M1 RGB light. I am dropping a video on this today, so it'll be out before this video comes out. This thing is super awesome. I'm actually using it to cast that blue tint on the wall behind me, which it is awesome for. It can do bicolor, RGB, or a bunch of really cool effects. So that one I really liked, but for a full lighting setup, it didn't really work great because it's a pretty small video light panel. So next, I picked up this ProMaster 308B LED bicolor video light. This thing is super cool. I had this thing, I was using it as a hair light. So this is the ProMaster light. This thing is awesome. It doesn't do RGB, but it does do bicolor, and it is, for what it is, it's super bright, super useful, and I love this thing. The cool thing about this is you can either plug it in using the AC power adapter, or it does use one of these NPF style Sony batteries. So ProMaster includes one of these in with the light, which is super cool. So this is really awesome to use in the field. But in terms of the color that one produces for like skin tones and just the general situation I've set up here, I wasn't a huge fan. It also puts some hot spots on the face depending on how over or underexposed you are. But now we have landed on this lighting setup, which I have two soft boxes here. This is the softbox kit that I have set up now. It is the ProMaster AC softbox kit. They are 20-inch by 20-inch softboxes, so they are not huge, but for a small studio like this, it works perfectly fine. Now, in terms of which one is better, all right, I am too fat to sit on the box. Anyway, in terms of which one is better, the soft boxes or the LED lights, in my opinion, these soft boxes look a lot better. Now I will put a few more clips up of me using the LED light as the main light, and you can kind of decide for yourself. But I honestly like the look of these two soft boxes. With the LED light, it is an amazing light for video, but the bad thing about it is even with this little diffusion panel going into it, it's still a pretty direct light. So it does create hot spots, it creates harsh shadows, and that doesn't really look great for these type of videos. Now the soft boxes, when you have the diffusion panel on the front, it really kind of disperses the light and throws it out into a pretty wide section. The diffuser makes it really soft. So you're seeing there's not really as bad shadows on the back as there were when I was using the LED lights. In that aspect, they're amazing. Not as bad shadows, better light on the face. Other than that, the few cons of using them, first of all, they're much bigger, much bulkier. They are, take up a lot more space. And also they have to be plugged into a wall. So unlike the LED light, you have to be somewhere with a power outlet to use these. So these are better in a studio or somewhere at least outside where you have plugs. While if I was, out in the field and I needed some extra lighting because it was getting dark out, I would probably carry around this and also this Godox right here because it has an internal battery. So consensus is out in the field or for running gun scenarios where you can put one of these on top of your camera, the LED lights are probably going to be the better option. But if you are going to be mostly in a setting like this, a YouTube studio, something where the lights don't really have to move, getting a two softbox light kit is going to be the best bet. Now, you can get some very cheap softbox kits from Amazon. I will link a couple below. You can get one, I believe, that's pretty much the same thing as these two for about 99 bucks on Amazon. I got this kit that I destroyed the box for free, actually. I work for a retailer for the company, and through some trainings, they give you some free gear. So thank you very much, ProMaster, for that. The LED light and the soft boxes I actually got for free from ProMaster. So disclaimer, they're not sponsoring this video, but I didn't have to pay for this gear. Nonetheless, I got to pick out what items I wanted, and these were what appealed to me the most. And the soft boxes and the LED light are amazing and work great, and I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't actually endorse the use of them. Anyway, I'm gonna put an Amazon link in the description that has basically this exact same kit, just from a different brand, and for a little bit cheaper, down in the description. And that's probably going to be your best bet for a YouTube studio setup for about $100, and I believe it actually includes the light bulbs, which this kit is about $160 and does not include the light bulbs, so I had to pick some up at my camera store. Anyway guys, that is going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something. If you want more videos like this, definitely go down and subscribe to the channel. There will be more where this came from, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day.